Virgo, Sun that's playing for you is fucking problems. So, who got problems, Virgo? See, I was gonna say Gemini, and then as I say that, we got the Three of Cups on the bottom. You might be dealing with a Gemini, or Three of Cups in reverse, or you could be in a situation where it's like something you were once emotionally celebrating. You might not be in the same place. It's like it went from a whole bunch of happiness to a whole bunch of problems on a dime. Whether that is something you were communicating that you once had feelings for, you once felt about this, and when you felt about that, you wanted to invest and express it to your world. You told this person, you told that person, you did that, or you carried that energy everywhere you went emotionally, and people around you once upon a time were able to benefit off of that feeling. You sharing that feeling with your friends, you sharing that idea with your world, or communicating or expressing that energy with your world, put you in your world or those in your world in a position to celebrate about that back in the day. Now you might have a whole lot of problems though. Or if you're in a situation you dealing with somebody outside of you got a whole bunch of problems about what you got going on. It's like somebody worried about what the fuck you got going on, worried more than what they got going on. Could be like that. Or you have a problem with what somebody else is doing outside of you. You know what side of the fence you fall on. Somebody got some problems though. Shit, you might actually have a fucking problem. You feel me? If it's like that. I don't know though, because where your mind, I don't know though. It might be someone a little butthurt about the space they shared with you if it ain't you. Who, now that you refer back to this idea, this relation, this business, this communication, whatever you were talking about, whether we talking verbally or energetically, or you was physically doing something, whatever you were building, now that it's at its peak, damn near at its peak, it's the Nine of Coins in reverse. You damn near at it with it. It damn near done ran its course. It's like you reached the max almost with this. Whatever this is. This is as far as it go. And now you may be in a position, them same 3 cups that you was once celebrating is the same shit that's spilt over. Now somebody's sick about that with you because you could be in a position to receive this friendship or relationship differently. You might not feel the same way you used to feel about a situation, an idea, or you not communicating the same way you used to communicate with someone or somewhere, or just when it comes to you doing something. Or that's someone outside of you who it's like you might be hurt because it's like you wanted something to go a certain type of way, and that shit only brought you a whole fucking problems. Whole lot of problems. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Oh, that we not taught. We not about to throw all them at me like that, bro. No, we ain't gonna do that. It was funny. It fell out in 3s again though. So yeah, something to do with communication, whether it's something you communicating or it's your own perception about a situation, relationship, or friendship. You got a certain type of mind, you harbor in a certain type of emotion. That emotion brings you a certain type of expression, and that expression has you communicating to your world a certain type of way. Whether that world is a relationship world, your family world, a friendship world, your business world, whatever you're talking about. You feel me? You know what we talking about better than I know what we talking about, bro. Hey, there you go. See, so you might be the one who's growing and somebody outside of you is mourning over that. It's like you probably done made the decision, you know, it's time for you to elevate and for you to enter a new cycle. And you done been down for so long, and you was only down because you weren't really looking at what you was doing when you was doing it. You was lost in your emotions. You were confused, so to speak, emotionally when it came to whatever we talking about. Whether that was just something you were doing, you might have been doing someone I was playing with for you was fucking problem. You might have been, you have sex with stupid people gonna make you stupid if it's like that type of shit. Or it's just a situation where you were communicating or expressing a certain type of energy unaware of what that energy was doing regarding whether it was just like the way you were carrying yourself had your world confused about what you were actually into, what you wanted to do, what you were, you feel me? Now it's like, now you're growing out of that. You leaving one cycle, one pattern, and moving on to another pattern because you tired of being hurt. You tired of being whatever. You feel me? You know what you got going on better than I know what you got going on. Look, but you communicating something different, and you don't want to waste time when you're doing that. Because why? You tired of being hurt. Money, dog. It don't make no sense. Yeah, no sense is the song that's playing. It don't make no sense for you to continue to participate in luck, manifesting some bullshit. Magician in reverse with the 2 of Cups. Yeah, you was in some hot doo-doo. You don't fall. And you probably got burned. Look, it's Sun in reverse. Someone got hurt. Or you, whatever you became aware of, that shit hurt you. Let me tell you, Virgo, when you became aware of that's what brought you up out of that. That's what made you grow. That's what made you change your mind, so to speak, about what you see as. What? Yeah, you got a new vision. If it ain't someone outside of you, it's like someone could have came to you and expressed their world with you. It's someone shared their vision with you. Whether that vision involves your friend came to you and your friend was kicking shit, you feel me? They might have had some shit going on in their world, right? Back in the day, it's like you might have been a little emotionally confused. You ain't really know what to focus on, so to speak. Until one of your homies, one of your homegirls, y'all was kicking it, they slid up on you and they expressed what they had going on. And it's like whatever they had going on, it's working for them. There's motion there. And them communicating that put you in a position to elevate out of a cycle. Now that it's like that changed your perception about what you can obtain in life, what goals or what points you can reach, so to speak. Not my money, now I'm tall. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't you versus you and you in a position where you see a new world, and now that you finally out of that old shit, whatever that old mind was, whatever that old idea was, you expressing your truth, you being more honest with your communication about your world. If it wasn't someone who was being honest with you, and it's like they could just be expressing it's like your friend, they ain't had to be talking to you directly about you, towards you, about the friendship or the space y'all shared. They just talking about their life, or they just expressing what they got going on. Y'all usually link up Friday, Saturday, whatever, however y'all get down. If you don't even got to be done with a person, you could have just observed something. But it's like you sharing that space brought you a truth that changed you. Fuck your mother. 16 shots is the song that's playing for you. 7. Yeah, you married a new mom. If it ain't somebody outside of you who came and told you a truth, and that whatever truth was expressed to you, because again, it could have been brought from your outside world. If it ain't you, it's almost like you were motivated to change. You know what that means for you? Because you were living a law. You might have been being real dishonest with yourself regarding how you was expressing and investing yourself in your past. You weren't living in your truth, whatever that means for you, Virgo. Or someone outside of you wasn't living in their truth when they came to the space they shared with you. Now that they see you moving on up, now that they see you leveling up or expressing a new vision or investing in a new world, now it's like if you're dealing with somebody outside of you, someone outside of you now want to come express some truth to you because they feel weak without you. If it ain't a situation where you tired of feeling weak, you about ready for a change in your world, in your life, and you see a vision and you going for it. That vision requires a truth from you that you're willing to express. In order for you to obtain that world, you gotta walk in a certain truth. And you're willing to do that. You know what that means for you, Virgo? Better than I know what that means. But you know whatever ground you see or what, look, your perspective has been changed. And look, it got you speaking your truth now. It's like you're not shunning or muting yourself for nobody no more. When it comes to whatever the fuck you got going on, whether it's just your expression in general or how you communicate, what you want to talk about, what you into, it's like you letting your world know how you get down through your actions, through your communication, or just through what you're doing. And whether that was brought to you, if you're dealing with something or someone external to you, this truth was brought to you from someone outside of you's truth. So someone living their truth brought you a vision, basically. And that vision changed your perspective on whatever we talking about, whatever category of life we talking about, whether we talking about your family, we talking about your friendships, your relationships, your ideas, how you expressing it. Look, you ain't lying to yourself no more. Or you ain't letting somebody outside of you play you no more. Somebody outside of you don't want to play you no more if it's that type of vibe. They ain't trying to play with you. They ain't trying to fuck around with you like that, Virgo. If it's that type of situation. Someone want to be honest with you. If it's you versus you, you want to be honest now. You don't. It's like you ain't trying to be on those sneaky shit no more. Because back in the day, it's like shit never worked. And that's because you was always being dishonest. You were never being honest with what you were into. What you wanted to do. How you felt. How you communicated. How, you feel me? Now you ain't doing that anymore. And that is because, look, you in love. Now, in love, in a sense where you're in the energy of love, you now it's like you got your own self-love busting, you feel me? And that is because of it's something external to you that you bared witness to. Whether that was your friend going through some shit, they came to you, was expressing some shit towards you, that expression changed you. They don't know what they were saying to you changed you, but whatever they said to you changed you. Changed your perspective and changed how you view whatever we talking about. Now you're in love with this new awareness, with this new life, so to speak. Or you're actually, love is what changed you. Whether you fell in love with something or someone external to you, like you got an idea, you fell in love with that idea, but in order for you to be in the world that idea comes with, you got to change. You had to make some sacrifices. You had to cut some cords. You had to stop communicating and associating yourself in a certain type of manner to reach that goal. And you're doing that because you can't stop seeing a world in that. The more you do, the more you be, the more you see what you want to see coming out of that. So you're doing what you got to do to get that. It's like something triggered growth and a change of sight. You ain't doing one thing no. It's like you stop doing something, or you don't. You shit. Someone. If you dealing with somebody outside of you, it's like someone can't play you. Or the way they building on the situation with, it's like the way someone could be expressing or investing in a relationship or the space they share with you, it's only changing, convincing you more to go that way. Whatever that means for you. It's like how someone is nurturing the space with you is only making you realize how in love you are in a certain type of energy. So you could be kicking it with a group of friends, and one friend is expressing in a certain type of truth, and then it's like, let's say it's 3 people or 4 people, however many friends you got, whatever cluster of people you're dealing with, could be your family, whatever we talking about. It's like one person acting one way is bringing you a vision about a change, whether that's a change in perspective or just a change in what you want out of life. Another person, it may be in a position where it's like they could be talking shit about that. And that is only making you see the truth more. You get it? So, bestie. Yeah, it's like your best friend. It's like your best friend could be talking shit about another friend, and that is only convincing you that you got the wrong best friend. You get it? If it's like that. Or it's just your best friend is what your best friend made a change in their life, and that is promoting your change. That is promoting your growth. It's like the fact that they got a vision is helping you with a vision. You know what I mean? Yeah, you ain't stuck in your head no more. Matter of fact, you ain't heartbroken. You got a whole new fire. Look, because of some death. It's like you've been reborn, and you've been reborn in love, in the energy of love. So now you ain't got shit but love to give, or you're actually in love with that, with them, her, him, their, whatever we talking about. An action or an energy that only comes from you being or doing something. You love that vibe you get to the point where you're changing to continue to further invest in that world. Whatever world we talking about. Someone is sick because they can't lie to you no more. And it's like they only digging a hole deeper for themselves when it comes to expressing or communicating or investing or trying to build on the space they share with Virgo. Or Virgo, if it's you versus you, it's like you could be in love, but you ain't building on it. But you changing. That could also be another. You know what side of the fence you fall on, Virgo. It's like you going through a change, but you don't want to. I said this in one of your last ones. You don't want to acknowledge the reason for the change. The reason for the change is you in love with something. Whether that's an energy. Gorilla Glue is the song that's playing. You stuck on some shit. I'm telling you. Whatever you falling for that is promoting your growth, and you stuck on it. you may not be in a position where you're not working on it. The energy, the type of work you could be putting into something is actually pulling you further away from it. But at the same time, as for you, it's pulling you, drawing you more towards the desire for that. Oh, you know what that means for you, Virgo? Oh.